Good evening, dreamers. I'm just getting this cute little girl ready for bed. We've had a long day, and it's about 8 o'clock at night. Mama's pooped and baby's pooped, and it's time for us to get ready for bed. So I just want to let you see this cute little Estella. She was created by Kelly Newcomb at Garden of Eden Nursery. She's almost asleep, or is getting a little fussy, so I figured it was time for us to get into our jammies and get undressed and get nice and warm. Get ready for bed. I'm going to put her on some little socks to keep her feet warm. I hope everybody's day went well. Our day was really fun. We had 60-degree weather. Our daddy came home from a trip that he was on, and everybody was excited to see him. He got to meet our newest little baby. He got to meet Cassie Mae. I named her Cassie Mae instead of Maddie Mae, but this one's Estella Joanne. This is Estella Joanne we're doing today. Come on, little one. Oh, beak. Oh, I know, sweet girl. It's okay. We're gonna be in her jammy soon. Mama put you in the rocking chair. I'll rock you a little bit. Put you to sleep. It's been a busy day. I'm putting on this little, forgot to show you. It's a little mint colored sleeper with bunnies on it from Carter's. Estella is very small. She can wear 3 months. She can wear some newborn things. I like the babies in something just a tiny bit bigger. Oh, wrong foot. See, Mama's sleepy too. Mama's tired. We need to get this sweet little girl in her jammies and get us all tucked into bed. It's almost 8. It's after 8 o'clock here. My goodness, with the daddy coming home today, everything is always so busy. I don't know about anybody else, but whenever I go on a vacation, when I come back from vacation, I need 3 days to recover from my vacations. I didn't get to go, but my husband did. He got to go be with his brother for a little while, for a couple weeks. Spend some quality time together. Get her zipped up. Get this snapped. And what I do when their cuffs are a little longer is I just pull them down over their little hands. Keeps them all nice and warm over the top of their hands if it doesn't have the cuff, doesn't have the holders. This little baby is so sweet. She is so sweet to cuddle. What we'll do after we get her all ready for bed, because there's a couple other babies in the bed, and temporarily until she falls completely asleep, because she's almost asleep. Her eyes are very sleepy. We're going to tell Mama, maybe we'll tell a little story, and then by that time she'll be all ready to go to sleep. So we're gonna go sit on the bed or sit in the rocking chair next to the bed with Cassie Mae and another baby that you haven't met yet, and her name is Rosemarie. And I'm gonna turn the camera around a little bit. I'm gonna pick up this little sweetheart. Oh, we don't want your passy, baby girl. She can take a regular magnetic pacifier, but I like the modified pacifier, so I'm gonna bring her up. And then I'm gonna move you guys around a little bit. I'll go slow so it's not too fast. I'll set you down. Make sure that you can see. Yep. And I'm going to walk in front of the camera. I'm going to sit in the rocking chair. There's Cassie May. And then we got Rosemarie. And I know it's Sleeper Sunday with Mandy. Mandy's Cuddlebug Nursery. I have several sleepers, but today was a really, really busy day, so we didn't get to do much. So I said I was going to tell a little story. So once upon a time, there was a beautiful little princess, and her name was Estella Joanne. And she came into our lives and made our lives so much brighter and so much more sweet and wonderful. Filled our hearts with joy. And this little Estella Joanne came out of nowhere. It was like she was almost a little magic fairy that came into our lives. She's gotten us through some tough times and some hard times, and has filled our hearts with light and love. And I think this little princess, with all her little special powers, she's met many people in her travels and in her outings. Her mama and daddy would take her out and into the world, and the people in the world would just could not believe how beautiful she was, and they wanted to hold her and talk to her and love on her, and they thought she was the most beautiful little princess in the land. So how blessed we were to her daddy and I to have found this pretty little princess. I have taken Estella out in public, and that's something that a lot of people don't do. They don't take the babies out into public because they're afraid of what people are going to say. I was well prepared for that circumstance. I was told by many other reborn mommies and artists how to handle that. Told to not do it if I didn't have the confidence to answer the questions that you get. Why? Why a doll? Why are you carrying around a doll? Why are you keeping a doll? What does it do for you? But then you have to have answers for those questions. You have to have the confidence to be able to tell them that if they're being really nasty, to tell them it's really none of their business, and go on with your day. Or what I do is I tell them it's a doll. And why am I doing this? Well, I'm not going to have any grandchildren. My girls can't have children. So I found a way to have the pleasure of having the grandchildren, to be able to rock them and hold them and dress them and enjoy them. I also have felt so much joy with these babies and so much love. These artists spend hours, 200 hours sometimes, creating these beautiful pieces of art. And if you were carrying around the Mona Lisa, people would not ask you, why are you carrying around that picture? Well, because it's the Mona Lisa and it's beautiful, and it brings me joy. They wouldn't be asking you about why you're carrying it around. They would want to see it. So I kind of think of them as little ambassadors, little angels on earth that help us to open people up and to help them with all the craziness and nastiness in the world, because these little bundles of joy that we love and hold and and treasure in the reborn community are little pieces of love that these artists have created for us. And I am so appreciative of every single doll that I've received and every single compliment that I've received from other people, not even in the reborn community, but as when I take them out on outings, because I take them out a lot because I enjoy them. Um, they've helped my 86-year-old mother with grief and sorrow and have brought her happiness. They help me and have brought me happiness and joy. That's all that matters. That's all that matters. Today is a day, only one day in the 5 minutes of your lifespan. And if you can find joy in any way, and you should share that joy. I think you should share that joy with other people. I think it's important. I think it's the human thing to do. I don't think as humans we were born to be wicked and ugly. I think as humans we were born in to spread God's word and love and have people enjoy each other and help each other and support each other. I think that's so very important. And life is so busy that sometimes we forget. Sometimes we forget that there's other people out there in the world that are struggling and that need somebody to talk to, even if it is on a YouTube channel. The friends that I've made on YouTube, just watching YouTube, not even before I created my channel, the friends I've made are very special to me, and they've become family. They've become people that I love and care about and I cherish in my life. So as this little princess, she falls asleep, I'm gonna get up and I'm gonna go put her in her crib while you're watching this little wide awake girl, this cute little Cassie May. And Rosemary, she's already asleep. And the other babies are just sitting there just listening to Mama talk, because sometimes that just helps, just to hear somebody talk and a pleasant voice and talk with kindness and love. So I'm sending you kindness and love today, this evening. And I hope if you're not feeling well that you feel well real soon. We all have bad days that we don't feel so very good. Today was a wonderful day. It was 60 plus degrees. The sun was out. The birds were singing. It's springtime here in Washington, at least in the side of Washington where I live on. I live on the east side of Washington. It's a beautiful spring. Spring is coming. Things are blooming. My lilies and stuff will almost be, or not lilies, but the tulips will be up soon. The forsythia is blooming. I always figure that that bright yellow in the forsythia that's always a sign of spring. Easter is just right around the corner, and that's coming up. So enjoy your day, enjoy your evening, rest well, and sweet dreams, everyone. And always, always follow your dreams. Big kisses from me and the babies. Good night.